Game Awards 2023 Live Nomination Announcement. 90% dos jogos eu não joguei. Porque não tenho o que fazer.
There have been so many great games in 2023, and on Thursday, December 7th, we will celebrate the best of the best at the 10th Annual Game Awards, streaming live everywhere from right here at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles. I'm Jeff Keighley, and it is finally time to reveal the nominees across more than 30 categories. And to help select the winners, you can vote in all categories starting now at thegameawards.com. This is going to be a very special TGA filled with new game announcements from teams around the world, and in the coming weeks we will have much more to share. But now, I am honored to get to the task at hand. Here are the nominees as selected by our voting jury for the Game Awards 2023. For Best Performance, the nominees are Ben Starr as Clive, Final Fantasy XVI, Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Idris Elba as Solomon Reed, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Melanie Liebert as Saga Anderson, Alan Wake 2, Neil Newbon as Astarion, Baldur's Gate 3, and Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. For Best Ongoing Game, the nominees are Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Genshin Impact. In the category of Best Multiplayer, presented by Discord, Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. The nominees for Best Art Direction are Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. For Best Score and Music.
Caralho, velho. Eu acho que vai de Alan Wake, velho. Ou Zelda, velho. Ou Zelda.
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
O Alan Wake tá absurdo.
For Best Score and Music, the nominees are Alan Wake 2, composer Petri Alonko, Baldur's Gate 3, composer Borislav Slavov, Final Fantasy XVI, composer Masayoshi Soken, Hi-Fi Rush, audio director Shuichi Kobori, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, composed by Nintendo Sound Team. The Best Audio Design nominees are Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4.
Mano, tem nada de Hogwarts,
adaptation recognizes excellence in authentically creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors based on video game worlds and characters. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation.
Fudeu.
Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us,
Ganhou.
The Super Mario Bros. Movie,
Puta, talvez ganhe.
and Twisted Metal.
Puta que pariu, velho. Fudeu, e agora? Tem Mario, Last of Us, Gran Turismo também é bom. Castlevania, o primeiro... Ah, velho, fudeu, velho. Todos esses que estão aqui são muito bons, velho. Eu não vi o Twisted Metal, tá onde? No Peacock? Ah.
And Twisted Metal. For Best Narrative, the nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy XVI, and Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Games for Impact celebrates thought-provoking games with profound pro-social meaning. This year's nominees are A Space for the Unbound,
Mario foi pro caralho, velho.
Chance of Sonar, Goodbye Volcano High, Chia, Terra Nil, and Venba. For Best Independent Game, the nominees are Cocoon, Dave the Diver,
Puta, é bom.
Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. For Best Mobile Game, the nominees are Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Honkai Star Rail, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil.
Tem umas logos que vem com qualidade fodida e os caras nem faz vetorizado, velho.
Exceptional support, transparency, and responsiveness to players. The nominees are Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077,
Cara, Baldur's Gate vai ganhar muita coisa,
Destiny 2, Final Fantasy XIV, and No Man's Sky.
Caralho, Baldur's Gate vai ganhar muita coisa,
Okay, now it's time for Best Debut Indie Game, which recognizes a development team that hasn't been on the TGA stage before. In fact, these teams published their first
Baldur's
game
Gate vai ganhar
in
quase
2023.
meio Deus, velho.
The nominees are Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower,
Nunca vi, velho.
Benba, and Viewfinder.
Viewfinder acho que eu vi,
For
velho.
Best VR AR
Cheguei a dar
Game,
uma
the
olhada.
nominees are Gran Turismo 7, Humanity, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil Village VR Mode,
Ó,
and Synapse. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are Iron Mouse,
ah, não.
People Make Games, Quackity, Spreen, and Cypher PK.
Hã?
What's your most anticipated upcoming game? Remember, this has to be a game that's officially announced. The nominees are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star
Qual é que ele
Wars
ganhou, velho?
Outlaws,
Sem nem o que falar, velho.
and
Óbvio.
Tekken 8. Your nominees for Best Action Adventure Game are Alan Wake 2, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. For Best Role-Playing Game, the jury selected Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16,
Baldur's Gate, pô. Cara,
Lies
Baldur's
of
Gate
P.
vai ganhar muito, velho.
Sea of Stars,
Baldur's Gate vai ganhar
and
muito.
Starfield.
Não, aí esquece. Não
In
vai
the
ter como.
category of Best Fighting
Starfield não vai
Game,
ter
the
como.
nominees are God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1,
ganhou, óbvio.
Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl
Jesus,
2,
porra é essa, velho?
Pocket Bravery,
Hã?
and Street Fighter 6.
É, Mortal Kombat, velho.
The nominees for Best Action Game are Armored Core 6, Fires of
Pô, eu queria
Rubicon,
jogar essa porra, velho.
Dead Island 2,
Ah, muito caro, velho.
Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush,
Dead Island,
and
velho.
Remnant 2.
Innovation and accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. Selected by a special committee of accessibility experts, this year's nominees for innovation and accessibility
Jogo da
are
Nickelodeon.
Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport,
Ó, Motorsport.
Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6. Next up, Best Family Game. The nominees are Disney
Suica Game,
Illusion
imagina-
Island, Party Animals,
Party Animals.
Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars,
Talvez.
and Super Mario,
Super Mario
Bros.
Wonder vai
Wonder.
ganhar. Certeza,
The
velho.
Best
Super
Sim
Mario sempre ganha essa
Strategy
porra, velho.
nominees are Advance Wars 1 and
Sei
2,
lá, cigano,
Reboot
tô
Camp,
cagando.
Cities Skylines 2, Company
Ah,
of
tá bom,
Heroes
Cities
3,
Skyline só tá lagado, mas tá bom
Fire
pra caralho.
Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4.
Ah,
This
Cities
year, these
Skyline,
5 games are nominated
Pikmin,
for
velho.
Best
Pô,
Sports
tem
Racing.
lore já antigo
EA
esse jogo,
Sports
velho.
FC 24, F1 23,
Não.
Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2
Ó,
Turbocharged,
Deixa eu ver, cara.
and the Crew Motorfest. The International Dota 2 Championships
Certeza, mano.
2023 and Valorant Champions
Nem fudendo,
2023.
Tá louco.
All right, you ready? It's time for our final two categories.
Vai.
Best
Best
Game
Game of the
Direction, which
Year, Best
recognizes
Direct, vai.
extraordinary creative vision and innovation in game
Vai.
direction and design.
Foda-se! Vai.
This year's nominees are
Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3,
Baldur's Gate vai ganhar de novo.
Marvel's Spider-Man
Baldur's
2,
Gate vai ganhar quase tudo, velho.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder,
Wonder, minha aula.
and The Legend of Zelda
Pô, não
Tears
sei.
of the Kingdom.
Baldur's Gate ou Zelda? Baldur's Gate.
Okay, finally, on behalf of the jury, I am proud to announce the 6 nominees selected
Cara,
for
não teve
outstanding
Hogwarts.
creative and technical excellence.
Ok.
The nominees for Game of the Year at the Game Awards are
Alan Wake 2,
Jogaço.
developed by
Quero
Remedy
jogar, quero muito
Entertainment.
jogar, velho.
Baldur's Gate 3 from Larian Studios, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac Games, Resident Evil 4 from Capcom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder from Nintendo,
Ai, meu Deus, Super
and
Mario.
The Legend of Zelda Tears
Cara,
of
é
the Kingdom
Zelda
from
ou
Nintendo.
Baldur's de novo, velho.
And there you have it.
Aí o Baldur's
Those
acho que
are
vai
your
ganhar muita
nominees
coisa,
for the
velho.
Game Awards.
Esse Baldur's
Highly
Gate vai ganhar
competitive year
muita
for sure,
coisa,
but
velho.
who will come out on top? Well, you
Cara,
can
não
help
tem
select the
Hogwarts
winners
mesmo,
by
velho.
voting
Caralho,
now
true,
at
velho.
thegameawards.com and on our Discord server. I hope you can join us live on Thursday, December 7th for the Game Awards.
Dezembro 7,
The TGA
velho.
Orchestra will be back on this very stage, and as always, we'll pay tribute to our Game of the Year
Realmente eu vou
nominees.
esquecer, não vou nem assistir, não vou
And
dar nem
yes,
live,
you can
velho.
expect lots
Vou
of
abrir
news
live
and
depois e vou
updates on
cagar.
what's ahead for games in 2024.
Ok. 90% dos jogos nem joguei, velho.